So I know that we do usually showcase a lot of spooky or weird mods on this channel, but I also like to show off some of the more intricate things like this map, for instance. Now I have noticed that you guys have really been enjoying the map showcases, so I can't wait to do more of these, and I have a really cool map here to show you guys. This is the Rebel Basement mod, and you can do this in Sandbox or TTT or really any game mode you want, and it's pretty much supposed to be a hidden rebel base within City 17, and I think that's such a cool idea and such a cool concept. So we're going to go through each of these rooms and I'll show you guys some of the intricacies that this map has to offer. Right off the bat, we're going to show off this cool room, which appears to be a garage of some sort. Now the thing that really impresses me about this map is all of the props. There is a bunch of props that you can interact with, and normally that causes a lot of lag. But in this case, it looks like the creator did an amazing job. Also, you're gonna notice this big door here with the lambda symbol on it. However, unfortunately, the creator couldn't find a good idea for this outdoor area, so it's pretty much been scrapped for the time being. But it's pretty cool to see remnants of what could have been. Although, I guess I should say, what also could be. Alright, but going into here, we can see we have a little room that leads into a bunch of other rooms. And we also have some living quarters here. Just the way that this creator made this map feels so believable to me. Like, this looks like an actual map that the rebels would be hiding out in. But over here we have a bit of a dead end. However, you're gonna notice it's pretty much a secret armory. I mean, we have tons of supply crates here. You could put a whole bunch of weapons here, I imagine. And then obviously it is locked up by using these buttons. Once that door is closed, you cannot open it until you press the button again. But also, hey, we got some nice tunes. Alright, that's enough of that. Don't want a copyright strike. So that's going to be a dead end this way. But if we were to head down this path, we have a doorway. And you're going to notice that a lot of these corridors kind of lead to the same thing. For instance, there's the garage again. So it's pretty cool how that works out. Once again, tons of props everywhere. I got to give props to the creator. Oh, fuck. So some of you guys might not know that I'm the Lord of Cringe. And my friends know me as the Cringe Lord as well. Now some of you know why. But this is going to be the main living quarters, I assume, because there's, well, a bunch of beds and individual rooms. Now the thing that I think really resonates with me is that this map is something I would have wanted as a younger teenager. Like, imagine having a hangout like this. Now obviously, the rebels aren't doing this for fun because they're just trying to, well, survive. But still, I mean, something about this underground place is so cozy. But here we have a hole in the wall, and that's going to lead into the bar area. Really cool how the setting and the mood just completely changes. Everything from the lighting to the atmosphere is 100% different. We can also start to see some bottles everywhere. Really cool. I love me a good bar. Wait, did that just... No way, that did not just go in that bucket. But something else that I think is really interesting is the sounds. If we just be quiet for a minute, you're gonna hear the fridge making a humming sound. Also, there's even props in the fridge. Hey Odessa, want some milk? But some of you guys with keen ears can probably also hear, over the sound of my rambling voice, an engine. And we can see a generator over here that is also utilizing sounds. I think that's really cool. Just those minute details really come through. And this is obviously what's powering everything. In fact, you can even see the cord that connects to all of the individual lights, kind of daisy chaining off one another. Super cool detail again. Now, if we open this up, we have a walk-in freezer. And, oh, this takes me back to my Taco Bell days. If you guys don't know, before YouTube, I was a Taco Bell employee, and I would spend all my day in here. Although we didn't have watermelons. And going forward, we have another room, but you're gonna notice a very curious looking door. Now, if we were to go ahead and go into this door, well, it leads to nothing. But I assume it could lead to something in the future. And then we go into what I presume is the kitchen. Now, the thing that really does surprise me as well is all of these rooms are kind of fashioned to fit a certain theme. And that makes it even more believable because you'd think that the rebels would have a dedicated kitchen area. And I don't know why, it's kind of humbling to know that everyone gathers here to eat dinner and lunch every day. Of course, we also got the lounging area with some newspapers and Dr. Breen looming overhead. And then we have two more big doors that we can go into, and this is going to lead into the shooting range, which is functional. So pressing this button brings up these targets that you can shoot. You can also shoot some of the targets that are already laid out here. Doesn't really do a whole lot, but still, once again, gives you the idea that you're immersed in this underground facility. Now here we have two branching paths. We can simply go through this tunnel here, or we can go this way. For now, we're gonna go this way, and this leads into a door that, well, what do you know, leads into another living quarters area. So once again, we got more beds, tons of beds all around with suitcases and stuff. When you see these props so neatly and methodically laid out, it does give you that idea that, again, people were trying to survive here. And for some reason, it makes me sad to think, even though it's obviously just fabricated. And then right here we have what looks to be like the planning room, where I assume the rebels would plan their attack or their escape or to go get supplies or something like that. Man, now I wish there was a Half-Life game where you play as the rebel and you have to like go and sneak beyond the Combine forces. It would kind of be a mixture of like a horror game and maybe a strategy game. I think that would be such a cool idea. But now we have two more branching corridors that lead to rooms that we've already seen. This goes back to the garage, and then this one right here goes into the other living area. So it's easy to get confused because there's tons of rooms in this map, but we're going to go on forward to here, and this is going to lead into the laundry room. Once again, I love the themed rooms. That's such a cool idea. And once again, not really letting up with the props. Tons of cool props everywhere to make things seem more immersive. We have the bathroom. I don't know about you, but I would not want to shit in here. But hey, at least it's better than having to shit in front of each other. Now that's just weird. And then check this out, we even have some planar reflection mirrors here. Super cool. It's kind of weird to think that not many games use this type of reflections. Usually you have screen space reflections, or dare I say, cube maps. Planar is such a cool idea. If only Dead Island 2 could have used them. Anyway, here we have a locked door. Now you're probably wondering, wait, hold up, Necros. I can see shit beyond this panel. What the hell is this? And, well, this is unfortunately what could have been. So I imagine this probably went outside, since we are underground. This looks like, and judging by the bright lights here, it looks like it could have led out into the outdoor area that was never finished. But hoping, with my fingers crossed, that the creator does finish the map. So far, though, I am absolutely loving this map. Now, the thing that's kind of funny is that might have been the last room. It's not a super big map, but it definitely is dense, and tons, like I said a million times before, tons of props. Alright, so yeah, just running through this again to make sure that I did get everything. We're also going to use no clip to really make sure that we went through everything. Oh, okay, look at this. So I did forget about this. Where the shooting range is, you can kind of wrap around and get behind it. And then here we have like extra things that were set up for the shooting range. Once again, maintaining that immersion. I imagine like some people have to come here and replace the targets when they get too beaten up. So this is where they place the spare targets. But here's an overview of the entire map. Plenty of rooms, but not too many, and you pretty much do have everything that you need. So guys, let me know your thoughts about this map down below. It does have AI nodes, so if you wanted, you could spawn NPCs. Like for instance, here we have Odessa with a... Odessa? Alright, so I'm gonna have to do a video on this one at some point. I don't know what mod this is from, but apparently there's an angry Odessa, and the cool thing is he maintains his voice from the actual game. Sometimes I forget that Odessa is British, but guys, that's pretty much going to be it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like, subscribe if you want. Links will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching this. I can't wait to go to Arizona. Don't worry, because I have videos planned for you guys, so you won't even know I'm gone. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and farewell.